Alright, so today we're working on a Cub Cadet weed trimmer. As you can see, the string broke. I already pulled it apart, but I just wanted to kind of show you a little bit here. I can get this, I think, for about 25 bucks all put together, but I figured if I could save the money, I will. So I'm going to give it a shot. First thing you have to do is get this ring off here. I used a small screwdriver, just kind of wedged it underneath there, and just kind of kept prying around it, and finally it popped off. Then this piece comes out, and you can kind of see the back where that oval section is, goes into that hole right there. And then this piece also comes out. Maybe if I can do it one-handed. And it also has, if you can't see down in there or not, there's a spring down in there too that has to go through. And I believe it connects into this one right here. But that's how you can get the string out. As you can see, the string goes right there through that hole, and then you bring it up through here, and then you tie a knot in it. So like I said, I'm just going to give this a shot, see if I can't get this to work, and hopefully you find this helpful. Okay, so the first thing I did was I melted the string here at the end with a match. Kind of pinch it down to make it into a point so then I can slide it through here. Then I use these small needle nose pliers just to reach down in there and grab it and pull it through. I'll make a knot in this just like the other one was. There's the old one. So I'll make a knot, something like that, and hopefully we can go from there. Okay, so after watching a couple of videos, you go ahead, you stick this in, and then you got to get this string around this edge here. And the way I found to do it, because it doesn't leave much of a gap here, so what you actually have to do is you have to take your screwdriver, and I'm just using small ones here, and you're just going to twist it, and you see how it creates that gap there? And once it creates that gap, then you can slide the string back behind it. You want to take it all the way to this end, and then just keep working its way around until you get this thing pulled all the way tight. So I think that's how you're going to solve this, to get this thing back on. I wrapped it a couple times first before I put it on, and I had it out to about where the string was about to maybe about there. So I've got one more loop to do, I think. But yeah, I think that's going to solve it. All right, so here's the end result after getting that thing around there. And like I said, I'm just using two small screwdrivers, and I used one to wedge that in, and I use the other to the wedge make that gap, and then I use the other one to push the string down. As you can see, I still have it hanging off a little bit, but I'm pretty satisfied with that. And it does have some pretty good, I don't know if I can do this or not, pull. I think I'm going to be able to do it. Alright, so the last step is just to reinstall that thing on that edge there. And like I said, that first one I just pushed down in there after wrapping around a couple times because the string is on the bottom one, and then the second one you just had to get lined up into that groove in the oval part. So I just need to press this down, and I think that will cover it, and I think I'm going to call this project done. Okay, and there's the finished product. Again, I just got that metal plate on. I kind of got it started with my hand, and then I just simply used the screwdriver and pushed down on it and popped it with my hand on the backside to knock it in place. So that way it's going to hold this piece in where it needs to be. And you can kind of see it's got pretty good action. And so there you go.